Welcome to Bella Talks, and I'm your host, Kay Bella, and this is where we talk about fitness, fashion, finance, and life. And this is pretty much like the fashion part of it, and I have this girl is beautiful. I met her probably like maybe 2 or 3 years ago at a photo shoot. She was so quiet, she was so reserved, but I always seen and looked at her and I'm like, she's gonna do big things. And I have the beautiful Jules. Welcome to the show, girl.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my god, this is like a little treat because I remember, I'm gonna put up on the screen like when we first did the little modeling, when you modeled my clothes. This is one of the outfits actually. This was one of the outfits. This was probably like 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I'll come and do it. And I was like, okay. So I'm just honored to know you at this point because I know you're doing really big things.
Yeah.
So just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Jules Nesby. Thank you so much for having me on the show today.
Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
excited
I'm
to be
honored,
here.
honey.
I'm honored to be here. But yes, my name is Jules Nesby. I'm from Fort Myers, Florida. I'm growing as a model, but I'm currently an international model, working to become a supermodel. So to do more commercial work and runway, but I currently do a lot of runway. I've walked in Peru, I've walked in New York Fashion Week, I've walked in San Diego Fashion Week, Los Angeles Fashion Week, and Naples in here. So just working on
Listen, we can end it right now if we needed to. Yeah, so I'm gonna have all her tags on the screen because girl is finna do it, honey. So when did you realize that you wanted to be a model or you wanted to start into modeling?
Yes, so after my first shoot with Charlene, she is a local photographer here.
Yes, Studio 413.
Yes, Studio 413. Y'all go check her out. But I did my first shoot with her, and after that, she introduced me to Art Walks the Runway, which is a runway show they have out here yearly or annually. And and I was like, this is what I want to do.
Really? So that little photo shoot was like, this is something I could do.
Yes.
And that just opened up the whole door.
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So, like you said, I've been following your social media. I see that you did the New York Fashion Week. Now, how was that? Because New York Fashion Week, like all the fashion girls are there.
Yeah.
How was that?
So it was an experience, and it was also eye-opening because having everyone with the same interest in the same place makes you realize, okay, it's not competition, but it's competition.
Right.
Like everybody,
girl, hey, but not really.
Right. So yes, I went with my publicist, Sharitha Davis. She owns Roses from Concrete.
Okay.
And so I went with her and one other model and a photographer, and we had a blast. I did 2 different shows, so with 2 different productions, but we made it work, and it was awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
So I heard that you said you did Peru.
Yes, I did.
How was that, and how did you even get connected with? I know you say you have is it publicist or like management or whatever?
Yes.
How do they get connected to these different places to get you into these different runway shows?
Right. So I got into that runway show when I was at a fashion show through I have an agency as well. So Sharitha is my publicist, but JLC Model Management, that's my agency.
Okay.
But yes, through my agency, I was at a show, and the designer mentioned Peru Fashion Week. And I was like, oh, let me go talk to her about this, like, because I want to go. You know, I'm working to become an international model, and when you go to shows, you have to network.
Right.
That's how you're going to get to the next place on your own without your agency.
Right.
So, yes, I spoke to the designer, and we talked about Peru, and she was like, yeah, I would love to have, or she saw my walk after the show. She was like, yes, I would love to have you, you know, in Peru. And so my agency found a sponsor, so it was all paid for. And and then Peru itself was amazing.
I can imagine. Oh my goodness, that place looked like on picture. It looks like it's breathtaking. So I know being there is just like, oh my goodness. What motivates you?
What motivates me? I would have to say, just knowing that I'm where I can go, and like I said before, like it's just God. Like I know He's telling me, you know, what it is that I'm going, or who it is I'm going to be.
Right.
And so, like, I just do whatever it is that he presents to me, and listen to him, as well as, you know, my mom and my family. They're really supportive, as well as, you know, just the people I associate with, you know, the people I put in my circle.
Right.
I make sure that they're
Right.
going to help me, you know,
Exactly.
as far as motivating me or presenting me with new opportunities or things like that.
So as a international model, how do you stay grounded, stay humble?
Oh, well, I stay humble because I know where I came from. And I mean, I know where I came from.
Right.
Nice, Florida, okay? I might have not been born from here, but I grew up here, you know? And when I go to different places, I know I'm representing Fort Myers, Florida, and I want to represent it to my best ability.
Good. That's a good answer. What should we expect from you in the future?
So much. Okay.
I know
Even
you got
more
like
than
a laundry list of stuff, and we got time, so go ahead.
Alright, so first thing first, I want to mention how in 2023 I will be beginning my etiquette class. So it's going to be called Charmed by Jules.
Oh,
Yes.
we love it.
Yes, and in the class, it's going to be more than just etiquette. It's going to prep you for the modeling industry. You know, how to properly present yourself, or how to speak, or how to say it. Like, you know, etiquette, but also incorporate modeling aspects, so how to walk and such.
That is amazing because just by you doing that, you might actually be able to roll into having a modeling agency in the Fort Myers area, especially by you doing these things and getting connections and having that experience. For our young girls that want to do modeling, that'll be perfect to have them, especially like, because I remember I was one of them Barbizon kids where you go and you got like 100 kids and they mamas and they lining up and it really wasn't what you thought it was. So getting to be in something like that with you would be a big deal because you're actually doing it. You know what it consists of. And you're adding another layer to being in that industry, so to speak. So it's not just go walk on the runway, but how to carry yourself while you're there. So that's amazing. All right, so how can we find you on social media?
Well, you can find me on social media. My name is Jules Nesby on Instagram, Jules, and like Nancy, Esby on Instagram, and on YouTube, The Natural Side. And that's all my platforms.
All right, and I will have those handles on the screen, so whatever she said, you're going to be able to see it on there. And please reach out to her if you have any modeling gigs that you are doing in the Fort Myers area. Reach out to her. She's available. She's amazing. She actually, I was at one of the shows that she did. It was unforgettable. It was like a brown bodysuit with the ponytail. And I was like, and I was like, look at Jules. I was like, honey is serving for the girls. Everybody else just pack it up because Jules got Jules took the cake. Not being biased, but yeah, Jules took the cake. If you had anything to say to young Jules, what would it be?
Stop listening to them. Stop listening to them. Stop comparing yourself to them.
Yes.
Because you're on a whole nother level, girl.
Okay, and that part, period, poo.
It's not over.
It's not. Thing to say to Bella Talks, what would it be?
Yes, to keep fighting for what you want to do and for who you want to be, because that person is there as long as you want her to be.
Exactly. Yes. I have nothing else to say, but I appreciate you for coming on the show, and I do have a little gift for you for coming on the show.
Oh my goodness.
A Bella Talks t-shirt.
Yes.
Yes. So don't be a stranger to the show, honey. And I know you're doing big things, and just best believe, just know we are behind you and we are so proud of you. Keep going, keep going. So I am K Bella, and this is Jules, and this is Bella Talks.